Get ready for the cringe, baby.
This channel is like that one bug that keeps flying on your computer screen that you keep swatting at for hours and it just refuses to die. Welcome back to more stuff that nobody likes. This footage here was recorded almost a year ago, so I'm just commentating it over it. I'm not actually playing it. Hello, we're back full force. Actually, just kidding, not really. I'm not really sure what uploads are going to be like, if I even continue. I've just been extremely busy. I sort of missed a huge window of opportunity to make videos because I was out of college. It's been, summer's pretty much half over, and I was like, man, I'm gonna be back on the grind, when summertime comes around. But once I was done with my first year of college, just didn't I don't know. I was just dealing with a lot more important stuff. That's where I've been at. I think I'm just sort of taking a break, I think, at this point. I'm just working full-time at my job and still taking classes. I'll be back at it again in a couple months. I've said it multiple times, but I pretty much do this because I just find it fun, or I used to. I'm not sure if I still do. It's gonna take some thinking about it, and I don't know. The games that have been coming out right now are just, I don't know. I just haven't really been feeling like motivated to video them. I've just been so into the recent games that have been coming out that I've been just kind of playing them on my own time, because I'm running into that issue where I want to play a new game, but I don't want to have to wait and set up, all the recording stuff, and commentate over it. Recently, I've just been kind of like, I just want to enjoy it because I get home from school or from work and I'm just like, I just want to play a game. I don't really want to sort of set up the whole thing, even though it's not even really that hard at all. So it's just a matter of sort of a combination of laziness and just being sort of stressed out about what's happening right now. But I'm thinking, I don't know, thanks to all of the schooling for video production stuff, I'm a lot more knowledgeable about things of the sort, which is good. That's what I was sort of aiming for, is that I just wanted to know more about making videos and doing actual, not so much just gaming videos, but also actual videos with like cameras and stuff like that. It's just, it's also an interest of mine as well as this. This is nice because it's easier, but I think I have more of a passion now for actual videos that would be considered short films rather than commentaries. But that doesn't mean I'd stop doing that. I've already posted a few of my projects online on a different channel. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna link those yet. I think I'd want to maybe add a little bit more to those channels and maybe flesh them out a little bit more than they are right now, so that it's not just like empty and pointless. It's mostly just me being sort of more inspired after being at school, learning more about all the sort of nuances of film. It was a great experience, very stressful, and it definitely wasn't perfect, like most tech courses are at community colleges, but nonetheless, it's definitely got me a little bit more interested in actual film production and filming and things like that. So it'll probably show up a little more often if I continue to upload to this channel. It'll probably be more actual video stuff that might still be related to games. I'm not really sure, because I don't know, I never felt like I was the best commentator, so it's kind of just been on the brain for the past honestly 6 months, of sort of debating with myself, should I make another video, should I continue doing this whilst also trying to do all this other stuff, because they're easy to make, but there's just, my motivation to do so is very low right now. And also just a lack of videos that I would make. I'm not really sure what I would really do next other than finishing this series, and I don't know about the Crash to Insanity series. That hasn't been touched for a while, because my disc kept crashing, so I'm not really sure. And I was going to emulate it and get back to the point I was on console. But the emulation of that game on PSX2 emulators is weird. It's not very good. It just, I don't know. I don't know if I could find a different file for it somewhere else, if it was emulated better, but it was just, usually the PlayStation emulator works pretty well, but with that game it was really weird. It didn't like any of my controllers. I tried to, you know, that whole thing, you know, you probably know how emulation works. It's never perfect, so it's just been kind of a turn off, and I didn't want to continue it that way. So my only other thing is that I could try to clean the disc more than I had, because I definitely didn't try super hard to clean it. But anyway, yeah, I partially just wanted to sort of make this video to say, like, you know, there'll probably be more videos, but probably won't be much different, or not different at all. It depends. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like once games start coming out that are supposed to be coming out within the next year that I'm really excited about, Kingdom Hearts 3 is definitely going to be a series that I do on here, for sure, just because I've been saying that ever since the beginning of my channel, pretty much, when I started doing Kingdom Hearts 1, is that once that game comes out, it's going to be non-stop that boom, 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 nothing but Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm pretty excited for it, and I'm excited to hopefully be making a series out of it, and hopefully I won't just be like, nah, I feel like just playing it, because I would rather document it and play it on YouTube, because I don't know. I don't really know why. The whole Let's Play series thing is kind of like, it's kind of just like dead at this point. Nobody really watches Let's Plays anymore, aside from maybe like 3 people on YouTube, which is fine, because I don't really care too much. Again, it's kind of just, it's for me. I don't know. It's, because about a year ago, when well, more than that, I think probably more like 3 years ago, I had this interesting complex where I was so disinterested with playing games at the time for some reason. I think it was because I had like just gotten a job and I was working, and I felt like my time could have been spent more productive, because I was in that sort of productive mode, like, oh, I've got a job, I'm making money, I want to do something that sort of continues to give me that feeling of progression, and of, you know, just that feeling of I'm doing something, you know, a little more important, something that could be considered more productive. So I was like, I want to play games online rather than just playing it to play it. And with all of the games that have come out within the last, I would say, probably 2 years, that has been really, really hard to keep that sort of mentality, because it, like, all the Switch games, like, my gosh, I can't, like, that console is so good, and I really wanted to play something. Now that I've sort of played a bunch of it, I really kind of wish that I did turn Mario Odyssey, the 1 episode thing, into a series. I really wish I would have played that more, at least get to the end of the game. I definitely wouldn't 100% it, although I'm trying to right now. But either way, it's a really great console, and it kind of just, it took over sort of my video game sort of nerdiness, and it just kind of took it to a new level. And I felt like, you know, it was back when I first got like the PS2 or like a new console that was really, really great. You just want to play it and play it and play it. And I got really caught up in all the new games. Splatoon 2, Zelda, obviously, Mario, and Doom 2016 is really good on the Switch, surprisingly. And I know I'm super late to the party on that one, but just really, overall, just an amazing console, and it sort of reignited that love that I haven't really had for a while, because I had the PS4, right, and it was a good console. I had a lot of fun playing games on it, but it was that weird era where I was like, I'm just not as into this anymore, and all the consoles and the games that were coming out at the time were like the same sort of thing. Like, there were games that I liked, but I wouldn't wouldn't come home at the end of, you know, a long day and be like, man, I just can't wait to play that game. It turned into a thing where it's like, if I'm going to play a game, it's either going to be with friends or it's going to be to record a video. That was sort of my mentality. But now it is completely different. So it's been really hard. Plus my stress has been through the roof. So it's sort of this good, you know, de-stressor. But now it's sort of coming back a little bit. I kind of wanted to start, you know, it's kind of like, oh, I think I'd rather, you know, document these games, even though nobody really watches them, so I could go back and watch them. I don't know, something about it is just a little more fun than playing by myself and doing nothing and just sitting in a room playing the game. So I mean, I don't know, it'll probably come back, but I don't know how much or how often I will be making videos like these. But like I said, actual short films, probably expect more. Videos that actually show me or somebody else doing something are probably going to be more common. Maybe not on this channel, but maybe on another channel that will be released later. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to make this video to say, you know, unfortunately, I'm still alive, and we're still going to be making crappy videos. So we'll probably come back to this game at some point. Maybe it might just be something to have on the screen while I talk about stuff, because at this point I don't know anything about this game or what's happening. Yeah. So that's about it. Thanks, guys.